This is me using the VMP SMG to take out a target from across the map.
Identified. Capture the objective.
Target.
And this is the enemy POV.
Identified. Capture the objective.
You can only perform feats like this when you have mastered recoil control in COD Mobile. Weapon recoil is a mechanic that exists in all FPS games, and that includes COD Mobile. You must have seen the pros or some of your favorite creators achieve amazing aim control by bypassing recoil, and you have asked yourself the same question: how? Lucky for you, in this video, I'll be showing you everything you need to know about mastering recoil control in COD Mobile. This will include the best settings that allow you to easily control the recoil of any weapon, the unique techniques you can use to handle recoil, and also the best ways to use gunsmith to remove excess recoil from your weapon. So without any more talking, let's help you master recoil control. Settings. So the first setting that helps you reduce the recoil of your gun is the weapon performance setting. To access this, you need to click on settings, head over to the basic tab, then scroll down until you find weapon performance setting. This effect determines how much kick animation your weapon has when you are shooting. You'll find a bunch of options. Take everything down to 0. With 0 scale, you reduce the kick animation and create a placebo effect that makes the recoil of the weapon feel non-existent. Do the same thing for the hip fire setting. Now, the next setting is in the sensitivity tab. Scroll down to firing sensitivity. You'll find vertical turning sensibility. This very sensitivity only works when you start shooting your weapon, so increase it a tiny bit to make controlling your vertical recoil a lot easier. You can head over to the practice range and use this horizontal line as a marker. Increase the sensitivity until you are able to keep the gun leveled over the line. Moving on, the last setting that can improve your recoil control is the sync ADS zoom to FOV. What this simply does is to ensure your view relatively stays the same with your camera FOV, maintaining a wider FOV even when you aim down sight with your gun. This takes away the excess shake that makes it harder for you to control the recoil of your gun. It brings stability to your gameplay and automatically takes away most of the recoil. So turn it on and never turn it off again. But note that you can still turn it off for specific types of weapons like snipers and marksman rifles, but this is all about preference. Personally, I have mine turned on for all weapons and all scopes. Techniques. Now, there are a few techniques you can use that help you control recoil better, and the first one is strafing. Now, what is strafing? Strafing is when you rapidly move from side to side while shooting your weapon. I will still make a complex video on how to abuse strafing to win gunfights, but for now, think of strafing as a unique way of controlling recoil. When you move from side to side, this cancels out most of the vertical recoil. It's way better than standing still or moving in one direction while dealing with all that recoil. Second technique that works well is tap firing. Now, this is simple. You rapidly tap your shoot button, especially when the target is far away and you know for a fact that your gun's recoil won't let you hit them. So you use your full auto weapon like a marksman rifle, tap, tap, tap. Alternatively, you can use burst firing. You shoot the weapon in a series of bursts by holding and releasing the shoot button at intervals. Gunsmith. Now, another way to improve your recoil control is through the good old gunsmith. It seems straightforward, but trust me, it's a little more than that. When it comes to using gunsmith for recoil control, the first thing you have to do is to study the recoil pattern of the weapon. You won't have to go into the practice range and start analyzing the recoil pattern. An easier way to see this pattern is to go into the gunsmith menu for that weapon. Now tap on this button right here. It takes you to the weapon chart. By the bottom corner of the screen, you'll find the recoil pattern. Always look at this before trying to build recoil. This tells you what needs work. Is it the vertical recoil or the horizontal recoil? I recommend you always focus on the horizontal. Make sure you push the horizontal recoil just enough for it to not stay away from the target. This makes it manageable in-game and makes sure your aim isn't thrown off the target. Practice range. Now, like I always mention in my video guides, practice makes perfect. So go into the range and practice everything you have learned in this video. You might have a few problems you are dealing with in COD Mobile, but after watching to this point, recoil control stops being one of them. So go out there and win. Good luck.